Hi guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to another VOD review. Today we have a person from the Overwatch University subreddit, and they have said, so I just got done playing on Hollywood, and unfortunately we lost a close game. I felt like my aim was good and my positioning was okay, just really bummed out that we lost. I garnered some really good picks during OT on first point, like the Valkyrie Mercy Ash on top of the jail. Is there anything I did wrong that made my team lose, or was there another factor that earned us a defeat? Well, most of the time when you lose, it's probably something that you did or didn't do. First of all, most of the time, I'm gonna say like 70% of the time, the games you lose are probably your fault, but you just don't realize it because you just don't realize that you made a bad play, you didn't do something. But that's what improvement's all about. We're here to learn what we did wrong, learn how to improve on it, learn how to do the right thing. Anyway, let's go. This is a Cass player, Plat 5 on PS, which I'm going to assume is PlayStation. So let's go. He's going to have the cool aim assist. But let's just go. So honestly, we're starting up top. It's okay, but I would just prefer if you walked forward and just shot. Because the really important, first of all, the really important thing on Cass is to have as much uptime as possible. What do I mean by uptime? I mean you are just doing as much damage as possible. You're using your roll, your nade as aggressively as you can without dying to get as much damage as possible. So like me personally, I'm gonna play here and shoot down main just to get early damage in. That way you're not sat up here doing nothing. And I also have a Widow, so you're gonna have to drop eventually anyway because she'll kill you. But yeah, just shoot. You see Widow up top. Here, I wouldn't contest Widow here. I would take an angle where she can't see you. So this is fine. This is good. Shooting Hawk is fine. Okay. Now that Hog backed up. Actually, no, your round's pretty large. Realised. Okay. Oh, okay. You got hooked, but it's fine because you have roll. Okay. Now that Hog's gone, you're gonna take the left angle. Nice. But you do hear the Widows, so just be careful. Widow's distracted on you. That's fine. Honestly, you didn't do anything spectacular. You just shot Hog, which is it's fine. It works. But just shoot as much as possible. But obviously, you know, you don't want to stand AFK when they have a Widow because you'll just die. Here, like here, I'm pretty sure you can see the Widow's head, and then you can just roll to the right. You know, worst case scenario, you're in open space. You see her aiming at you. You roll left or right, preferably right. It's closer to cover. But yeah, it's just whatever. It's fine. Okay, we're back. Okay, so you know where Widow is? Nice, good shots. Okay, now we just have to kind of stay here and just shoot. We need like we need to shoot. Let's go. Soldier pushes you, boom, we kill him. Okay, we shoot. You need to use nade though. You probably could have won that fight against Hillary if you used your nade right here. So like you shoot, nade, shoot, and yeah, it's kind of risky. But sometimes you have to take the 1v1 or else you're gonna lose, right? Because even though you got 5, 2 of them are in spawn. Torb is behind you. Ram is over here against Kiri Hog. He isn't gonna be able to kill those guys. Hillary's peeking you. You need to use your cooldowns to win this fight. But I'm pretty sure you just back up and live, which is probably the second best option. Because now you can come back and just shoot. We just need to constantly shoot. Let's go. They will come back, so you can just walk forward a little bit, not too much. You can probably go on the roof there. Okay, decent ult. The problem there is you're kind of ulting in open space against no one. When you know they've used walls. And you did almost kill the Hillary, but I would have preferred if you used your ultimate instead of here. I would have preferred if you could have used it maybe over here, or you know, in here, and then slowly walk out depending on the situation. If it's too dangerous, then just don't do it, and then you can go up here, flank the Widow, control this high ground, and now you've got a good off angle here, right? Because your team is in this direction, you're above them. This off angle is going to force them to look at you and move back. But you die here because you get sunstruck. And I'm going to assume you lose this point. You can drop, bro. You can drop and get early damaging because like your ram's fighting. This is an example of just uptime, right? I think instead of going up top, you could go to this door and shoot a little bit where the ram is. You can go to this door down here and just shoot a little bit. No harm. You could just roll away to cover. It's fine. Okay, we don't just stand at AFK. I understand the Widow is a problem, but once you know where she is, you can just go to somewhere where she's not got vision on you, and you can shoot the rest of the team. Because against Widow, it's basically just all playing cover against her until you get the opportunity to peek her and kill her. So this is a good flank, but we need to do it kind of fast. Okay, we get pylon and then we leave. That's it. Because your team is kind of in shambles, you just kind of need to put pressure on, wait until you can fully engage. I wouldn't drop this. This is too dangerous. Because now you're on this rooftop. Yeah, we're chasing, which is fun. No, you're distracting. Okay, now shoot Hillary. Good shots. Okay, carry now. Missing shots. I don't care if you miss shots. That's fine. I don't care if you miss shots. But you played that good. Like, I don't think you should have been in that position to start with. I believe you should have stayed on top of the roof and then moved closer when you got the opportunity. Because on the roof, you have a lot more cover here. You can still kind of get the same vision, and you can go on this bridge. And you'll just be a lot safer. And then, when there's an advantage, like, you know, you kill the Widow, then maybe you can drop, get a closer angle. Maybe drop down here to recover with this door. But other than that, you played that pretty good. You know, you just shot them one by one. Shot the killable targets one by one. Not bad. Oh, I accidentally pressed E. I thought. Playing up here is fine, but we just need to shoot people. We just need to always be shooting. We don't do standing AFK here. We see Ash, we shoot Ash. We see Hillary, we shoot Hillary. Now, one thing I do notice is that you don't use your nade a lot. I don't think you've used your nade a single time. Okay, Hogs pushing point, you notice. Stay on the roof or just shoot Hog, that's it. I wouldn't use ult because he's got hook. You don't really know what you're doing here. You don't need to drop again. Okay, use nade good. You use your cooldown and you got a kill. Now, I don't like that you dropped, but I like that you used the nade when you dropped to help you get a kill. That's fine. That's good. Realistically, on Cass, how I think of it is roll is your defensive ability. You want to use that to get yourself out of a sticky situation. And then your nade is just something you want to use as much as possible, like off cooldown. Now, obviously, you're not always going to be able to use it off cooldown because, you know, he's quite a close range character. You need to get in that close range. Then sometimes you might not just have the option. But if you do have the option to be in close range, you just want to be using that nade off cooldown and then using your roll to get out. Sometimes you can use your roll to get in when you've got an advantage and you're moving forward. Well, that's something I'll talk about later, hopefully. This is a bad fight for you. You can't take this. Honestly, you can just walk forward and shoot. Nice. Okay, careful there. Okay, now we just use cover. We don't need to peek because you're low. See there? You really don't need to fight it. You really don't need to fight this. As soon as you see he drops, he's got 200 health. You have like 150. You just need to use cover here, right? Like, I'm gonna play it from up top. So let me play it from up top. So you're low. You're peeking the visor on 1 HP when you could have gone in the room. Now that might be a mechanical thing where you just didn't walk into the door because you just messed up your movement. But if it wasn't, you need to use cover against the visor when you're low. I'm not saying you need to hide as soon as you hear the visor, but because you were low, you're just gonna die. So you need to use cover there. And you probably lost your team that fight because you weren't there. Now, obviously, your tank died, you know, your Anna died, I think, blah, 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 blah. It's not really important. Now we just need to rotate out into safety while shooting people. This is good. We're shooting. Just always shoot. Even even if you miss, that's fine because you're putting pressure on. And plus, even if you miss, then you're putting yourself out there. This was fine, but the Ash Babs, but I'm having a tongue twister there. The Ash used Bob behind you. Honestly, kind of unlucky, but it's whatever. I won't talk about it too much. Just but in that situation, when you hear Ash use Bob, you need to rotate from this room where the Mega is, and just kind of go over here with your roll, so you're safe from the Bob and the enemy team here. If you understand what I mean. Okay. Honestly, you can just go to the right and shoot, but obviously watch out for Herc. Blah blah blah. Okay, he used it, so now it's snaking peek. Just always shoot. I want you to shoot. Let's go. You're missing. It doesn't matter because now you're distracting. Force Suzu. You can ult this. Okay, Herc now. You're gonna get slapped. Yeah. Yeah, held it for too long. Usually, if you can't get a kill with ult in the first 1, 2, 3 seconds, you should just call it off, right? Because they're behind cover, they probably have cooldowns, and you're just gonna get slapped, hooked, and you're dead, right? So honestly, you played okay that round. You just didn't do a whole lot. You didn't shoot a whole lot, and that fight with the soldier when he had visor, you really should have used cover. I think you really trolled that by dying there. And that fight you had with the soldier and the Ash after the cap second, I think you should have just been moving back more because they were pushing forward just like continuously because they had so much space. I'm going to assume that downwards movement on your screen is secret. Guys, it's fine. We can just hold this corner for a bit and just shoot. Now maybe we can go to the right. Realistically, we want to shoot Sigma to force him back a little bit, but because Soldier's here, we just go for Soldier. Nice. Okay, good shots. Good shots. Okay, now peek left. Want to put on the pressure because they're moving back. You can move forward. You might be able to go that most there. Okay, just one. Unlucky. Honestly, you're just shouting Ash, which is fine. Okay, go on the right room now, but just play safe. You can still shoot when you're low HP. You just need to be careful to not be too out of cover. So right now, I think you definitely could have shot more. Like, I know you're low and you're like, support him. In this 10-15 second period, you definitely could have been shooting this Ash. Because what's the worst that happens if she looks at you? You just roll away and you just don't take damage. And you're fine. But here, I think you're too scared to shoot. But look at this situation right now. Like look at this exact situation. Okay? Let me show you. Let me get on free cam. So let me show you this exact situation. So 4 of your teammates are here. Looking at Ash. The Ash has Mercy Pocket and is looking at your team. But where are you? You're on an off angle. This is like a prime example of an off angle. A way to define an off angle is you're on a separate angle from your team, which forces the enemy to look at you rather than your team. Usually, you don't need to have this wide of an off angle, but because of the circumstances in this game, this is fun. Right now, the Ash has to shoot at you or your team. And since she's looking at your team, you need to be shooting her. Like, more than you are right now. Like, you're waiting for healing, but you need to be shooting. She didn't look at you a single time. See, she looks at you, and then you go back. Okay, we're just vibing on cart. I get it. But realistically, we want to be pushed up, doing damage. We don't really want to be sat on cart a whole lot. Okay, careful. Yep, you're too close. There you died, because 1, you were too close. And 2, you peeked a little too far out of cover. I'll show you again. So, we're walking, we walk into the Ash. We're wide peeking, and we don't have time to get back behind the wall, which is why you're dead. It's hard to get initially, but a lot of your deaths are going to be like that until you get your position, until you get your cover usage better, if you understand. Okay, right now we just shoot whoever's on our screen. Honestly, if it's convenient, yeah, we just walk around. Okay, you can, okay, ult now. Ah, damn, you're low. Okay, it's unlucky. I think that's just a mix of panic because you get shot at by so many people, and then forgetting the bubbles behind you. But instead of rolling, you don't even need to roll. Like, you get shot at, boom, you take damage, you just move left. You literally had it. You just move left. That's it. No roll. But because you used roll, you went into the bub. It's unlucky it happens. I've done that before. So we're kind of just dying in silly ways, which decreases our uptime, which is probably why we're losing fights. So right now this angle's good, but we're not using nade. And this is a bad rotate. This is a bad rotate because your team is in the middle of a fight. Right now you should not be doing any long rotates. Like this is bad. Like you can repop, which is good, but then we just run away for some reason. What you needed to do was stay right here. Maybe move back a little because they're moving forward. Maybe like here on this door. And then you just shoot. Because again, this is another off angle, distracting. And your uptime is up because you're still shooting. This rotate onto the roof. Yeah, you killed Mercy, but you've already lost the fight. Okay, no, they trolled. Wow, they actually trolled that so bad. I think in maybe a higher ranked lobby, your team would just lose that fight. You have nades. You didn't use it. Okay. Fine. The ult was kind of a waste, but honestly, I do the same thing sometimes, so I get it. And honestly, right now, you just sit up here and shoot. That's it. You don't do anything crazy. But just sit up here, shoot. Boom. We need to shoot. We're not shooting. Damn. Good rotation out though. Good distance management. Okay. So we're shooting. We need to walk forward with our team. Good off angle. Use nade. Nice. Wow, you got a kill because you used nade. I'm so shocked. That, you know, you've got the tank on you and you're on the cooldown, whatever. It's unlucky. But like, you play good there because you used your nade off cooldown and it got a kill. Maybe you didn't kill her, but it got a kill. Okay. So we're just walking. This is a tricky angle because the angle kind of prefer dash. Okay, we shoot. We need to stop focusing the dash. You need to shoot what is actually shootable. That whole fight, you wasted your time shooting Ash when you should have been shooting the Reaper Mercy. Now we can ult because it's free hit. Shoot. We should shoot Reaper. There we go. Good. But honestly, it was too late. Sorry if everyone's going too fast, but you held this ult for a really long time. As soon as you get a skull on this Reaper, shoot. You're just wasting time because she killed Orisa. Orisa did not need to die there. You should have just shot. So that fight is on you again. Like teeny tiny mistakes are what costs you. Bleh. These teeny tiny mistakes are what are costing you these fights. Okay, there we go. But there, like we have High Noon in a good position. We just need to shoot when we can shoot. Because you got your Orisa kill. Okay, now we can definitely go left up top here. It doesn't really matter. But we need to shoot. Good shots. Now shoot Ash. Good. Okay, see, I like this. See, this drop was good because we dropped to get a better angle, but it's still relatively safe. Like, because up there you can't see much, but down here you can see more, and you've got good cover as well. So this is a good red side. We just shoot. Yeah, just spam this hog. Okay, no, go for Reaper, nade. Boom, he's dead. See, notice when you actually use grenades, you get kills. You've only used nade about 3 or 4 times. When you get to use it a lot more, and each time you've used your nade, you've gotten a kill. So that's definitely something you need to work on. Just using nade as much as possible. Honestly, this is fine. I would prefer you to shoot the hog because he's actually on the payload, but Damage for the fight is fine. Getting 3 kills, you know, start padding. I get it. Okay, Soldier's on the right. You might be able to hit that. Okay, he's trolling. Okay, you missed him. Unlucky. Right now, we're doing damage for the fight. Keep up our uptime. But we're being careful, obviously. Okay, we get naded. We just kind of play back. We see Hulk walking forward. We dodge hook, and now we back. We don't move forward. We move back because the tank is pushing us. Yeah, okay. You just should be dead. You really should be dead. Yeah, I'm not praising you though, because you should have backed up once Hulk pushed you a long time ago. Now, honestly, that was kind of greedy, but I respect it. But you know, for educational sake, I wouldn't use ult like this when I know they haven't used, like if I don't know if they've used sleep or hook. Now, I don't know if Anna's used sleep, because I haven't been paying attention to be honest, but I know for a fact that Hulk hasn't used hook. So doing this is really risky, unless I can drop behind these boxes. And we're also 1v5ing the entire enemy team. You know, oh, well, I got circles and I can kill them, but no. You can't kill them because they are going to kill you before you can kill them. And you know, maybe in another world you would have killed 3 of them there, but it's not a great ult. I get it. I get doing it, but it's not a great ult. And now we're dead early in the fight, which is really bad. Because your team's got to back up, because your team's got to back up, their team can walk forward, because their team's walking forward, they're taking space, which means your team has less space, which makes it harder for them to play. And now they have Bob, which you could have altered, but you wasted it. And I'm going to assume it's game over. Okay. Honestly, like, you played okay. Like, the moments where you weren't making bad plays, you were pretty consistently hitting your shots. You know, you were taking good angles. You were shooting the right people. But I have 2 things for you to work on. First of all, I need you to use your cooldowns more. I need you to put yourself in the position to be able to use them more. First of all, roll is a very strong ability, but you weren't using it very much because you weren't really playing very aggressively. You were really playing, like, you know, within your team. You weren't really taking any off angles, nothing to distract people, so that you could use your role aggressively or defensively. And second of all, your nade, really good ability, but you're just not using it enough. And funnily enough, every time you used Magnade, you actually got value. You got kills. And the second thing I want you to work on is just kind of your cover usage. Because the fights where you died, because you didn't use cover well enough, were really detrimental and you lost, which really harmed your team. For example, that soldier on second point, he was visoring, you were low HP, you didn't use cover. On the start of second point on attack, that Ash, you just peeked out a little too far from cover and you died. And on third point defense, after they capped second, you kind of got too greedy against the soldier and Ash, and then you didn't use cover and you died. Anyway, I hope this review helped you. Let me know if you want any tips or something about Cass. And thanks for watching, everyone else, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.